Back again, Crazy Russian 86. Still drinking White Claw hard seltzer, but making another video. Tangle 2121 or whatever. I know you hate my long videos, so I'm trying to keep it down. Like last video I made, right? It was just under 10 minutes, so. Now, there's this guy who made that comment. Actually, I'm gonna grab my computer real quick. I'm just gonna try to, like, make video and read that comment at the same time, because I'm gonna address it, So be patient with me. I have a full use of this computer, finally. This is my computer. And I've not been using it that much because Halima been using it for her school most of the time, And I don't mind it because I don't care. Because I'm always on the road, I drive a lot, I don't even spend a lot of time in the house much, I spend a lot of time on the road. I drive all over Ohio. So, and quite honestly, I'm kind of against technology in a way because, like you see, this is Apple computer. I have all the music I need and everything. But here's a kick to it. I cannot put this music on my video. Like I was thinking of making this video. Victor Tsoi, I wanted to make a video translating that song into English, but the thing was, couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because sorry, I have a lot of updates, but I'm trying to kind of skip them out. So I couldn't do it. And a lot of time. That's my video, Life is Pointless. I'm about to read that comment. It's down there. Okay. So I couldn't do it because all the songs are on the fucking iCloud. So when I'm trying to go to Final Cut and put the song like I used to do on Magix when I used to edit videos with it, and before I could do it just like that. But now I'm using Final Cut, I'm trying to edit the song and I cannot do it because of this copyright issues and all of that bullshit. See? And before, when technology was not like that great, you can just like pirate shit. Now you cannot do it and I don't like it. See? You think that technologies are great, but really, technologies make it less freedom. Because think about it. Now everybody can see where everybody is going. I even saw this app in Russian channel, where parents, they have an app where they can control and see what their fucking son is doing, who is in kindergarten. Like, think about it. I go to work and my supervisors can see every move I make. I drive and my boss knows where I'm at every minute of the day. Because fucking technology make it in a way where people, like, you cannot hide anywhere. It's like you're controlled at all times. And you cannot steal anything. But the kick to it is you cannot, like I want to make this video, I want to put the song of Victor Tsoi using Final Cut, and I have all my shit on iCloud. I cannot even do it. Because all my shit is on iCloud, but it's not on the hard drive. So I cannot use none of that music for my video, and I cannot like translate it like I wanted to. So see, it's kind of, it's like a downside of fucking technology, you know? I have Final Cut, I can edit videos, but I can't use the music I wanna use. And I cannot make the videos the way I wanna make it. So sometimes I feel like I wanna get a cheap computer again and get freaking old program and get the songs on hard drive using torrent like I used to freaking 5-7 years ago, and just make old style the rules videos, you know? But I don't think that's possible anymore. Or maybe it is, I don't know, but you know. I upgraded myself and now I'm thinking that I need to downgrade myself. I need to go back so I can do whatever the fuck I really wanna do. Cause I really don't like the direction the world is going. But anyway, I'm gonna read this comment of John Voight the Patriot. Education, then application of said education moves you up in the world. Not fascism. Self-made Americans, democracy at work. Don't like it, move back and cope with that. Well, see, I mean, we're going towards democracy. But, and I noticed that a lot of authoritarian regimes, they've been going down. Although life is getting more boring, and in my opinion, lonely. Because before, back in the day, when life was chaotic and you work hard, it was more fun, you know? Now it's just a bunch of bullshit. And see, here's what I think about America. Before, I didn't want to integrate, and I was saying, you know what, I'm from Russia, you should give me my way, I want to live how I want, fuck you. I'm not gonna bend to you, so eat a dick and die. You know, but now I'm like, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Just gonna take it for what it is. See, in the video Life is Pointless Part 3, I actually said that, you know, people who work a lot, they get a lot. And this is what it is in America. You know why America is so fucking progressive? Because people in America, they work their asses off. Somebody who I used to work with at First Community Village a couple years ago, he's not there anymore. He even said that, you know what, that's the reason why America is so great, because Americans, they work all the time. And they work fast. And I agree with that big black dude. He was 100% correct. He said it and I agree with him. You know, and I've been saying that people who do more, they get more. And that's why, like, people in America, they're so progressive. That's why people in America, they drive nice cars, they have nice lives, you know, because Americans, all they do, they fucking work, work, work. I talked to some people in Subway years ago, they've been talking about how they're getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and they're working, making Subway sandwiches for like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. See, Americans, they work a lot. That's why people in America, they're so progressive. Not because of this fucking democracy, okay? I don't think that America should be determined by democracy. I think that America is so progressive because Americans, they're smart and hardworking and disciplined. And even though In some areas, I don't agree with American ways, and I feel like my ways are better in some areas, but I'm gonna give Americans that the fact that they're disciplined, they're fast, they're hardworking, they have progressive technologies. I do think that Americans, they like quality when it comes to work. I feel like Americans, they like to work fast, but they're not very thorough like me, and I don't want to change that about me, because I think that in that regard I'm better than majority of the Americans are. But I'm gonna give them, you know what? They're freaking disciplined, fast, hard work, and they work a lot. And that's why America, they're so ahead of majority of the world. I don't think it's because of democracy. I think it's because of hard work. Now, but when it comes to multiculturalism though, still, diversity is not our strength. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, it is and it isn't, put it this way. I think that when it comes to work, diversity is strength in a way that people are coming from all over the world and they're bringing new ideas to America. And if Americans are open to new ideas that can make American businesses superior, I think that that's the truth. Openness to experience make American businesses superior. They get new ideas from foreigners, and this is how Americans excel. I think it's a good idea, it's a good thing. But socially though, multiculturalism doesn't work. Because people like to be with people who like them. So different groups of people, they bring a lot of new things to America, a lot of business ideas, and they're trying to blend in by learning how to integrate and how to interact in American ways. But then these people go home and they keep their ways. So that's why Americans the way they are. America is all about work, work, work. But then you're gonna go home and you deal with people who are like you. And this is why when you're at work, that's why people still have a lot of social problems in America. Because we're trying to integrate people who are not really compatible. You know, so Americans think that communism is utopia. I think that multiculturalism is utopian idea. Like, it's good to have multicultural society at work, because then we can make different ways of doing things and progress, you know. Openness to experience creates more progress. But at the same time, when it comes to social life, multiculturalism is not gonna work. Because me personally, I don't want to integrate with people whom I cannot relate to. I mean, I can understand these people. Like now, I understand the way American people think and what they think about different things. But when I look at myself, who I am, and what people think about things, I'm like, you know what? I understand now how you think. And I don't agree with it. Doesn't really apply to me. And I think that I'm better off left alone. That's my conclusion anyway. Thank you for education. Now I understand how American people think, but you only reinforce me in my old ways. I better off be left alone and everything I do is right and there is no shame in my game. You may hate my ways, you may not agree with it, but And thanks for all your education and thanks for explaining how you think. But I realized that, you know what? I didn't do nothing wrong. Even though I know if all of you think differently, but yeah, I still feel the same way about things. Even though I understand more than I used to. And that's why I became more civil and I stopped all of this fuck you mentality. But in spite of that, I still feel the same way about things. And also I became more civil too because of my age, you know. Trust me, when you're in your 30s, you calm down, you mellow down. So, the way I was and the way I am now, it's still, there are some differences in maturity levels, but I still feel the same way, and I still feel that whatever I've been doing before, I did nothing wrong. So, I don't regret nothing I've done. Even though I received a lot of hate from a lot of people, I still feel that I didn't do nothing wrong. So, and all the idiots out there who think otherwise, you can eat a dick and die. I don't care. But no hate. Because life in America is comfortable. In Americans, actually, a lot of them, they're nice people. They're actually nice, smart, and understanding people. They're just not like me. We just cooked from different dough. That's it. And we can try to be friends, we can understand each other perhaps, but I still feel that even though we all can all understand each other, it doesn't matter where we're from or who we are. If we communicate, we understand each other, but we're still not the same. And we still have different ideas on how we want to live and do things. And I still feel like I don't want to be like Todd. I don't want to do things like other people doing it. I want to be myself and do things how I want to do it. You know? Because being unrelatable and being weird, I guess, it just makes me happy because it makes sense to me. But being like Todd or being like people want me to be, I just don't want to be like that, you know? So, even though people think that, you know, there's something wrong with me and they want me to be like American people like Todd or whatever, I just don't want to be like that because it's just not my cup of tea anyway. My cup of tea is be me, be unrelatable, and if people tell me something I don't like, I cast them out and tell them off. You know, that's just what agrees with me, you know. You come to me, you say, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? I go off. You say, huh? I get angry. You try to change my ways. I get violent. That's what makes sense to me. And then people leave me alone and I think about things and I concentrate on things and I do my job how I want to do it, and this is what makes me happy. That's just what it is, you know. making philosophical videos, this is what makes me happy. But being like that because people want to degrade me, that's my response to that. Alright guys, 10:20, make another video.